into horror games I could easily survive 3 by DerekFDB. Now I ain't gonna lie, chat, it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? Look, I've been focusing on my gaming channel, you know what I'm saying? The gaming channel going crazy over there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow me over there too, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm posting while I'm not here, okay? You know what I'm saying? That shit, that hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but horror games, I feel like I could survive any horror game, you know what I'm saying, if you give me the opportunity to be in a horror game, because the way I survive is just like, it's like some other type of universe that I'm in, you know what I'm saying, the headspace that I'm in, the focusing that I'm in.
Man, shut your bitch.
You know, I've said this before. When it comes to scary entertainment, horror games got it. But what if we took it a step further? What if instead of playing these games and controlling the characters, we went for that full immersive experience and we're in the games? Would we survive? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're going to be going over some horror games I can easily survive. And I don't got no time to spare. Y'all know what we do. Strategy, game plan, thought process, and of course, some of the ones that I can't.
Fears to Fathom. That's easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fears to Fathom, it depends on what story they're talking about, because one next to the thing, you're in a cabin, you know what I'm saying? The KKK is trying to find you, you know what I'm saying? They're using alligators to use as bait, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the next, you know, it's a little girl in the wheelchair, but she turned out to be a goddess from another alternate universe that's trying to take away your soul, you know what I'm saying? It really depends on the situation, but I feel like I can survive through all of that, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of y'all may know that I've gone over this series before, but in case you don't know it, Fears to Fathom is like any other horror game series, except these games are based on true stories. And not like The Conjuring based on a true story where they exaggerate everything, like a pencil will fall and they'll be like, "It was a demon!" Nah, I'm talking real stories with real events submitted by real people.
Yeah.
And that makes,
I mean, that's even easier, gang. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, a stalker look up to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull that blicky out. Now what? Who is you stalking, gang? Do you see my Negro ass? I don't play that shit. Next thing you know, that nigga running full speed at me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he gonna call my bluff, my nigga. He said you ain't shooting that shit. I'm gonna be getting punched like Terry Crews in that one movie, gang, all my life.
These games automatically way scarier than other games. Last time I went over one of these, I did Carson House, which is about, spoiler alert, about your pet ex breaking into your crib and trying to kill you. I know, relatable. So this time I decided I'll go over the latest installment of the series, Fears to Fathom, Episode 5, Woodbury Getaway. In this one, we play as this girl who's planning a cabin trip with her buddies, and since it takes place in 2007 and Airbnb didn't exist yet, they rent this cheap spot through a website like back in the good old days. But on the way up there, stuff gets a little weird. First off, one of the two friends that was coming on the trip with you starts running late, so you're stuck alone with your other friend, which you may be like, "Oh, how was that bad?" The other friend is a dude, which wouldn't be a problem if he wasn't a dude who clearly likes you. Yeah, and he's not so discreet about it either. He's one of those "where my hug at" dudes. Type of dude to smell.
You smell nice today, Emily. I missed you while we were gone. Why haven't you texted me while you were gone? Why were you?
All my life, when I was watching that episode, that was the vibes I was feeling from that bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't want to be around him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, ugh. But the whole time, he was just a chill ass nigga for real. He was just moving like that for some reason. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Fears the Fact exaggerated this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was moving like a crazy ass.
To the top of your head when he hugs you and stuff. So, you know, that's already bad. Then the area the cabin is in, the locals are just weird. And I'm not even saying that because they're all chopped. Like, you know, they're nice, but weirdly nice. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Him, for example, why was he acting like that, gang? Like, it was just random. Nigga, why the fuck do I gotta give you a ride? Why is you mad I don't want to give you a ride, gang? You a homeless stranger man, gang. I don't know you, my nigga.
That ever happened to y'all? You go to another state or city and everyone there just seems off. That junk is scary. I remember one time I was in Pennsylvania visiting a friend and we stopped at the mall and it was the weirdest thing. I'm in the mall, right? And these dudes walking past me are like smiling at me and greeting me and stuff like, ugh. I thought I was in the mall, not Chick-fil-A, bro. Keep it pushing. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder for our main character, when they arrive at the cabin, they find the owner of the crib just chilling there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yo, see, Yo, Derek, you gotta stop with that shit, my nigga. Oh my lord, gang. You didn't have to add that, bitch. On my life, you didn't. On my life, you could have added like a warning, you know what I'm saying, in the left corner, like 3, 2, 1 in that motherfucker, but you just decided to just let it all out like that, gang. Now I got scared like a pussy ass nigga, man.
Hey, your Airbnb host is just kicked up at the spot you rented talking about some, oh, my bad, I was just fixing the sink. Like, are we serious? This one 99 a night gets us? Or at least that's who they thought was the owner of the crib. Because after our friend leaves to go get our other friend who was running late, we're left alone with this host. And after we receive a message from the host while he's right in front of us, we realize this guy is not the host. Yup, Woodburn.
Like, was that really a true story, gang? Like, let's be honest. Was that his twin or some shit? Or a doppelganger? Like, my nigga, you telling me you look from the back of the nigga head? I know you look from the real host back of the nigga head. You know what I'm saying? That shit was probably flat or had a few bumps on the back. You know what I'm saying? But you telling me you looked at that nigga, that smooth ass surface of the back of his head, and you thought that was the host the whole time, bro? Like, come on, bro. They looked exactly alike too. That can't be true.
Ways about a stranger infiltrating your cabin without you even realizing it. Which is kind of like the last one we did, but he was already in there, so it's different. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with this time. And I'm gonna be honest, this is just too easy. You telling me my opposition in this one is an old man who, let's be honest, is homeless. He's illegally staying in someone else's crib. He's homeless. And what? Has a hammer for a weapon? Oh, please. At least the one from the last game was a meth head, so she had, like, you know, some extra durability. But this dude is a regular. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save myself the time and the energy and do what the girl should have done when she found out this guy was a phony. If I was in this, the second I get a text message from the actual host while this phony host is right in front of me, I'm gonna simply be like, excuse me, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm texting my weirdo friend to come back immediately. He gonna come rushing back because, you know, he like me or whatever. And at the same time, I'll tell the actual host to call the cops just like in the game. And after that, it'll be happily ever after. I'll be Gucci kabuchi. Energy saved, time saved, and I didn't even break a nail.
Period. Resident Evil. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, that 8-foot, you know what I'm saying, vampire mommy or whatever the fuck she turned into at the end, you know what I'm saying, if she take me away, gang, I'm gonna let her take me away, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna start flying in the air, gang. She got me all she want, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm losing in this game, man, all my life, man. If it's the version that we're talking about when it comes to Resident Evil, if it's like the first through like 6, you know what I'm saying, then nah. I'm surviving that bit. Facts. I'm surviving.
Oh, I had to bring it back. Once again, we got Resident Evil, but this time, Resident Evil 8. If you don't know this one takes place a few years after Resident Evil 7, where after saving our girl, we finally settled down and had a baby. Oh my goodness, can I get a pause? Can I get a pause? But although things started off good, we know something gotta go down. And this one might have one of the craziest intros to a game I've ever seen. Because within the first 2 seconds of this one, my wife, the mother of my child, the woman I hold so dear and cherish so much, gets gunned down immediately. And me and my baby both get kidnapped. Yup, and just like the last game, I'm tasked with rescuing my baby. But instead of it being from a Louisiana home, it is a whole castle. Yeah, just keep the baby, bro. At this point, I'm gonna just do a full reset.
That's what I'm saying,
Do you know
bro.
what I went through in Resident Evil 7 to get my girl back? Just to see her get mowed down right in front of me? Yeah, just keep it, bro. I already dealt with them hillbillies. You think I'm gonna go and rescue someone from a castle now? What you think I look like, Mario? I don't even know that baby.
Like, bro, oh my goodness, imagine your wife getting mauled like that after taking like 7 years to even find her, gang. You know what I'm saying? But you have a baby. They take the baby away. You look at it and you see a dark castle, my nigga. That bitch got dark aura around it. My nigga, why the fuck do you think you want to exist even longer to even go inside that castle, man? Let me know. I would like to genuinely know. Because what purpose does that serve, gang? Just start a new life. Start a new family, gang. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that you done went through, you know what I'm saying, just to end up like that, bro. The baby probably going to grow up and try to get revenge for you not even looking for her. But hey, you probably gonna be like 60 by that time, my nigga. Your life probably over already, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just start a new life, man.
Well, for me to go face off against a freaking fish monster, a doll maker. Yeah, I know how I feel about dolls. A lady who's practically a vampire, which I don't mind this one. And no joke, a dude who can manipulate metal. Yeah. They got me facing off against freaking Magneto. And that ain't even including the little minions running around and the final boss. Keep the baby, bro. I'm surviving this one. I'll move to Jamaica.
And whole time, this nigga a human, you know what I'm saying? He a human, like killing all these fucking maniacs, my nigga. These superpowered maniacs. He's a human doing this. Nigga can just stick his hand back in place whenever the fuck he want as a human.
And just start over.
Dead by Daylight? How did they even get in this situation in the first place? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really gotta talk about the origin of it a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain my escape route. I mean, I can just use these other niggas that's some fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? They gonna sacrifice for me. I'll try to be the leader, you know what I'm saying? And tell them what to do so they can deliberately, like, die and while I survive. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this game is probably the most different one out of all of them. Yeah, it's a survival game like the rest where you're being chased by a killer. But the thing about this game is these dudes got everybody and their mama on the roster. Yeah, I'm talking Chucky, Michael Myers, Ghostface, Leatherface, Pinhead, Pyramid.
Nah, I don't like the way you said Ghostface like he was somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ghostface, that nigga can die easily. Ain't nobody worried about getting
Pyramid, Jigsaw, the Ring Girl, Freddy Krueger, a Xenomorph, and a Demogorgon. Like, are we serious? Man. A Demogorgon? Y'all already had a Xenomorph.
They got
and
the
to make things worse,
on
this is already on top of their very own roster of killers. This is ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to? Dang, I know my strategies be elite, but if these dudes jump me, I won't even have time to think.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo, I thought it was just gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, Jason, you know, the slow walking shit, you know what I'm saying, not the teleporting bullshit that he be doing. They got these other niggas. Yeah, nigga, I ain't surviving this shit, nigga. The fuck, my nigga, I might as well pray to God, you know what I'm saying? Make it, assume I'm gonna make it to heaven, you know what I'm saying? 100%.
Luckily for me, the game isn't played like that. In the game, yeah, there's hella killers, but you face them one at a time. So with this knowledge, now do I stand a chance? No. Because even if you do manage to outrun these dudes, the only way to leave the airs in this game is to fix 5 generators, which is like, look at me. I look like I could do a lot of things. Swing a baseball bat, maybe run a deli, but fix a generator?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Let's be real. Yeah, this is looking like a loss. And I know once the other 3 people I'm with get murked, there's a little hatch that opens up that you could escape through, but that's only if you find it. And I never did. Even in my most consistent era of playing this game, which was, I don't know, 2018.
I think I played this bit like 5 times, you know what I'm saying? 5 times, like, within like a whole, like, an hour of playing, you know what I'm saying? I escaped like 3, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 times out of the whole 5, you know what I'm saying, hours I played in this bitch. It's really hard to find the fucking escape routes, my nigga. They dead ass make sure you get killed by these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? They make it realistic as possible.
Hatch. So I'm not banking on that. I'm sorry. This was a loss, y'all. Don't get it twisted, though. I ain't saying I'm losing to all the killers. Now when there's people like Chucky and Ghostface running around, you know they get what. But a majority of them, I won't lie.
They too OP, gang. Until Dawn, Until Dawn's so easy, bro. Like, all my life, just go home, gang. Am I tripping? The one I played, we could have easily went home. But that bitch ass, stupid ass nigga took out the fucking shit where you gotta, you know what I'm saying, out the car so we couldn't go home, nigga. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, at that point, I'm walking. I'm not sleeping at that cabin anymore. I already spent, like, the whole summer without my phone, with y'all bitch ass niggas and some kids, bro. I don't got time for this shit, bro. I'm walking home, nigga. I'm calling the Uber on the motherfucking cell phone device they got inside the office, my nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm cool.
I'm not gonna lie, this may sound crazy, but this might be my favorite horror game ever. So
Until Dawn?
Be prepared for the yap. Until Dawn is a decision-based horror game where we follow this group of teens or young adults who are staying at a ski lodge. Pretty dope trip. I gotta do it one day.
I don't think I played this one.
A bit of a bad prank on one of their friends. It kinda, sorta, maybe.
I don't think I played this one.
Leads to her and her sister's death. Yep. Bodies never found. But it's not over, because after these tragic losses, they get the bright idea to come back again the next year. Yeah, 2 of their closest friends die because of them.
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, this is realistic too. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, if this happened in real life, they would dead ass do that shit too. That shit crazy.
And instead of calling it quits, they're like, so we bringing Uno next time, or. But this time when they returned to the lodge, stuff was different. Because this time there was not 1, not 2, but 3 potential killers after them. Who are they and why are they doing it? I'll get to that in a second. And with no power in the crib or service on their phones, they have to try and survive until dawn. So yeah, this won't be easy.
I look, you want to play this? This sounds tough.
Before I even get to my strategies, though, and yes, strategies, because I have multiple, I gotta make a few things clear.
Okay, see, the one I was talking about, it was like, They were also in the cabin, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? They were like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a fucking demon trying to catch after them, you know what I'm saying? But they could have easily avoided that if that stupid ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, like didn't take the shit out the car because he wanted to stay longer with his crush. That could have easily been avoided, you know what I'm saying? I said I would have walked home, you know what I'm saying? I'm not falling for that bullshit. But this nigga, I'm not coming back a second time. Am I tripping? Like, yo, gang, you could have easily avoided this since the beginning. My nigga, my friends died, nigga. I'm never coming back there again. I'll probably come there once, you know what I'm saying? Just once, just to see the memorial, you know what I'm saying? Pray to them, you know what I'm saying? Bow my head to them, you know what I'm saying? And then leave 30 minutes later. Nigga staying? Are you crazy?
It comes to what we're facing in this game. Because when I said we're going up against 3 potential killers, I kind of lied. Because in the game, 2 of the killers ain't even like really killers. They're more like misunderstood. One is Josh, who's the brother of the sister that died because of the prank. And to me, if he actually did want to murk the whole cast, except Sam and Chris, I'd understand.
Wait, I think I did watch this. I didn't play it, but I watched it.
Gonna be peaching the roses.
That is fact.
Still, I wouldn't
fact.
want him to, but I'd understand. Instead, though, he takes on this Fugazi Jigsaw personality to prank them back. And the other is the flamethrower guy, who is not very well kept, but he's not a bad guy. As a matter of fact, he's actually trying to take out the real problem in this game, the Wendigo. A skinny,
that's what I'm talking about, the Wendigo.
Bald monstrosity.
Why look like
hella
Scarlett
strong,
Johansson
hella
in the face, bro?
durable,
What the fuck?
hella fast, can imitate people's voices, and its only weakness is fire. This thing is a problem. And while you may be thinking, well, on the bright side, you only got to worry about the one Wendigo, right? There are 14 of these things. Not just all roaming around. I don't want to make it seem that crazy. But if I made the wrong choices and ran into the wrong building, I could run into them. So yeah, this just went from difficult to extremely difficult. But I think I'll be good. I mean, not to brag, but I'm a brag. I got the good ending on my first run of the game. Yeah. I did abandon Emily in those mines, though. Point is, though, I got this. All right, so we already know that in the game, I'm gonna have to deal with at least one of these lanky dudes. But TBH, I'm not even thinking about that. Because part of my first strategy is realizing all this stuff only started happening after that dang prank. If you ain't know, all this stuff only happened because the main cast of the game pretty much pranked their friend Hannah by convincing her that the guy she wanted, Mike, was down to get down.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't shit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they do that shit, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? You playing with her feelings like that, my nigga? Like, that's cruel. That is cruel. Oh my goodness, man.
That's what I'm saying. But when she got in the room and found out it was a setup, she ran out the lodge, leading to her sister running after her, and both of them, you know, dying. And this junk pisses me off to this day, cause bro, talk about over dramatic. I understand they pranked you.
See, but that's the thing, my nigga. Imagine you got your dick all out, you know what I'm saying? You look, I want you to understand, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you got your dick all out, right? You know what I'm saying? You really don't know. You like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She wanna have sex, your crush, by the way. She wanna have sex with me. Me, a silly, old, ugly, back body. What the fuck did I just say? Me. You know what I'm saying? You get ready, you take a shower, you know what I'm saying? You shower your whole body, you know what I'm saying? You start feeling yourself. You be like, you giving her some glances, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole day. Then the time comes, you got your dick all out and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you start wiggling that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Hearing the door creak open, you know what I'm saying? And you like, are you ready? Are you ready? You know what I'm saying? And then you see some cameras. You see some cameras. Everybody pointing cameras at you with your dick all out, man. With your dick all out. Like, at that point, I understand running, you know what I'm saying? But she had clothes on. I would have ran off naked, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Dick all swinging, you know what I'm saying? That shit would have shrunk because of the cold, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, bro. It's not even over dramatic to me.
Humiliated, you were embarrassed, but running out into the snowy woods with no coat during a blizzard? What you think? You in a movie?
Oh, here he goes blaming the victim.
Is Hannah really that innocent though? Really? I'm not saying what happened to her was deserved. I'm not saying that. But that guy she liked wasn't like some rando or something. It was one of her best friend's boyfriend. And
I don't remember that detail, nigga. Oh, so she tried to backdoor her best friend? Oh my goodness, she tried to fuck her nigga best friend? Nah, she ain't shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, then I understand.
I can only speak for guys. I don't know if ladies got something like this.
Oh my lord, that's crazy.
Guys have a rule for these situations,
Oh my
and
goodness.
it goes something like this: You don't do that. So
That is
honestly, a
nothing
prank
at all.
is calm compared to what I've seen other people get for doing the same thing. But I will say, where they dragged it was the whole recording thing. I was like, mother, is that a selfie stick? The point is, all this happens because these dudes wanted to prank her and record her. Whether Hannah was being over dramatic or was innocent or whatever, doesn't matter in this situation. Because if I was in the game, this wouldn't happen at all.
Facts.
And that's my first strategy.
Facts.
If I was in the game, I would have caught off the prank. Put the selfie stick down, man. All of this could have been prevented if they just had a simple conversation.
That's
and
a
the
fact.
funny part is, the girl who orchestrated this prank wasn't even the girl that was dating Mike. It wasn't Emily, it was Jessica, the girl who ends up taking Mike from Emily later. So what was...
Yo, I don't remember none of this. I know I watched this, but I don't remember. Yo, what type of friend group is this shit, my nigga? All of them niggas ain't shit in this bitch, gang. Oh my goodness.
What's the point in all this? That's like me snitching on you because you attempted to go rob a bank and then I go rob that bank. Yeah, strategy 1, I'm calling off the prank. Even if I didn't know this other stuff, bullying is just not in my nature.
My
Unless
life
I'm
is
on the
not.
game, I'm a pretty nice guy. But let's say all this stuff still does happen and I come back to the cabin the next year with the whole crew. How am I gonna deal with Josh playing Fugazi Jigsaw in a Wendigo? Well, that's also pretty simple. Here comes my second strategy.
Talk
You know that Josh only got a chance to play Psycho Killer so well because he was left alone with only 2 people. But if I'm there, not a single person is leaving that crib on my watch. It's true. I don't care how bad Jesse and Mike want to get one in or how bad Emily wants to get her bag. No one is leaving the lodge until we get them lights on.
Like, what the fuck? Niggas was leaving. Niggas, you crazy going by yourself? Yo, nobody leaving in this bitch, man. We all staying here, gang. I don't care what you got going on, my nigga. I don't care if you gotta go boo-boo outside, nigga. You gonna have to boo-boo in front of us, gang, and I'm gonna watch you boo-boo. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Nobody leaving. I don't care, bro.
Once we do, they can go die in the mines or on the mountain if they want to. But until then, ain't no one leaving. And with everyone forced into the crib, Joshua over here won't risk doing any of that stupid jigsaw stuff. Oh, but what about the Wendigo? You don't even gotta worry about that. Cause this plan kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Cause after we get the lights on, the Wendigo won't even come near the crib. Why? Well, cause from what we know, they only hunt at night. Meaning, the light during the day probably affects their vision. Meaning, a huge source of light like this house would be a turn off for the Wendigo. Meaning, we good. Indigo gonna have to hold another L. She ain't eating me. It's just that easy, y'all. It really
Stupid.
is.
Okay, I like that. Mouthwashing. I low-key didn't finish the game, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get spoiled, but at this point, I don't think I'm ever finishing the game. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, but how to survive it, I can't say because I ain't finished the game, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happens in that bit at the end, to be honest with you. I just know we stuck in the airplane.
For this one. Mouthwashing is a horror
spaceship.
game where we follow this crew aboard a spaceship who are stranded after some idiot on board caused their ship to crash. And with no one coming to save them and barely any supplies, they try and hold out with nothing but a little bit of hope and hella mouthwash. Boom. We got the whole setup. Now, before I continue, let me just say, this game is one of the most disturbing pieces of media I've ever experienced. Like, I don't know why I only thought movies could get this disturbing, but this game got it. And just like Dead by Daylight, this game is different than the rest of them. And not because of some difficulty thing, although it is pretty difficult. The thing with mouthwashing is, throughout the whole game, we're always the bad guy. If we're not playing as Jimmy, who, if you don't know, might as well be the devil. Like, he's a terrible
Jimmy,
guy.
that nigga
And an
is
idiot.
disgusting.
Actually, the same idiot who crashed the spaceship. We're
Yeah,
playing
he
as
was.
Curly, who
Oh my
obviously
Lord. Yo, Jimmy's another level of stupid and another level of weird, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Play the game if you don't know what I'm talking
he
about.
isn't as bad as Jimmy, but bro, this man is the GOAT of doing nothing. I just can't be either of the main characters in this game. I refuse to. So for this scenario, let's just say I'm a part
That's
of
what
the
Curly
crew
look like?
instead.
Okay.
What am I gonna do to get out this situation? I mean, what can I do? The ship is destroyed.
You
We don't
can't
got
do
much
nothing, bro.
besides mouthwash. And if we step outside, it's space. So we're dead. What I will do though, even if I am gonna go...
Hold on. I got a theory. What if in real life we can go out in space and we can actually breathe in that bitch and we can actually fly through that bitch, you know what I'm saying? But the government is telling us not to do that because they'd be scared that we will be able to explore all the other planets by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? What if we can actually breathe on other planets, my nigga? What if we can actually do all this shit, you know what I'm saying? But the government is scared of leaving, you know what I'm saying, of the humans leaving this earth so we can explore whenever we want, which means less money for them and less power for them. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking. Nigga, did I just unlock the code?
No.
Well, I'm not gonna let this bum stupid
Talk to me.
Jimmy waste any more of our precious oxygen on his ship.
Crazy,
Forget
man.
all these time skips. Day 0 after the crash, me and Swansea paying Jimmy over here a visit and packing him up. After that, me and the rest of the crew could just slowly go out. Cause hey, at least Jimmy's gone. My portion though, yeah, this is a loss.
Yeah, you could. Parasocial. Is that the stalker nigga? Where he like stalks you? Like you're a streamer and you get stalked? And that bitch, he found your IP and all that. My nigga got you going live. Oh yeah, see? Oh my goodness. Yo, you gotta get a blick for that. But they live in like in Asia, right? Oh my goodness, it's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked, bro.
Parasocial is another Chili as Art horror game just like the first time around. But instead of playing as a barista, this time we play as a female streamer. Yup, all my Discord members, your dream has finally been fulfilled. DerekFDB is finally real. Kitty headphones and all. But being a female streamer ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Cause yeah, I already know some of y'all gonna be like, what you mean? You could just boot up a hot tub stream and run up some donos. Nah, it ain't that sweet. I mean, I could do that. But my point is, there's things that come with it. Whether you're playing into the meta or just being regular, as a female streamer, you gotta be careful. Cause them same dudes donating, spamming W's, you know, tier 3 sub for 4 years, could be the same ones thinking you their girlfriend and following you home. And that's exactly what this one's about. Parasocial relationships.
Weird as
Meaning, we got another stalker on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. So that should be easy, right? Just pop my domain like I did last time and I win. Nah, cause in this game, it's a bit more elaborate than that. You see, the stalker in this game has multiple chances to get me. But for some reason, he don't. He sees me at the store, he sees me in the elevator. The dude even gets into my apartment and he don't do nothing. What is wrong with you? What, you just stalking me for the love of the game, for sport? Try and kill me already. This dude even pulls up on me in the coffee shop and starts watching my VODs right next to me. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. If one of y'all pulled this on me, just expect to get popped or the authorities called on you immediately. I'm not playing. But the point is, this dude is just not doing anything.
That's so
Instead,
scary.
what he'll do is he'll pull up to my stream and say all this weird stuff in my chat. Like, what is going on? Y'all know I don't stalk people often, so I don't know too much. But
nah, you thought I was gonna peep that, my nigga? I don't stalk people often. What you mean by that, Derek? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean by that?
This isn't regular stalker activity. He would have struck by now. So what is going on? Well, it turns out when you do have a stalker, it's not actually a tier 15 sub from your streams. It turns out it's your ex. And not just him, but someone he hired to stalk you. His uncle who's pretending to be a cop so you don't go to them. And his mama who's pretending to be the building manager to monitor you. How the frick did he get his mama in this?
I don't remember none of this. Oh! This nigga done made a fucking Eisen plan to stalk on one girl, my nigga. He got the whole family in this bit, bruh. Oh my goodness.
And he's doing all so he can look like a hero when he comes to save you from your stalker and get back with you. I know, insane. And while I am pretty smart, you know, I know big words. Homeostasis. I don't think I would figure this out. So then how would I deal with this? Well, after some thinking, it hit me. Bro, I'm a streamer, a female streamer. Sorry, I just like doing that effect. It has nothing to do with it. But I'm a streamer, a pretty successful one at that. 2K live viewers, that's pool. And that pool is gonna be what wins me this one. Imagine this. The stalker, after successfully following me around for the day, tuned into my stream to torment me and send me some more cryptic messages or whatever. As soon as I see his messages pop up on the feed, all he gonna hear is, yo, chat, find out where this guy lives. His heart gonna immediately drop to his ankle. And considering my viewers are Japanese, I have no doubt they'll find every drop of info about this man. And that ain't even racist. Japan got one of the highest average IQs, so back off. In fact, they'll find so much info that my ex will have no choice but to call off his little ruse. And then he'll leave me alone.
I ain't gonna lie, but what if you turn crazy and actually try to kill you though? You know what I'm saying? Just cause you did that shit. Like, you really gotta think about the downside of this bullshit too.
Violence, no bloodshed, just a little intimidation of one of his employees, and he'll realize the power this VTuber holds. Only downside is I'll probably get banned if I'm streaming on somewhere like Twitch and lose my livelihood further. And before you say, oh, but you could just tell me you're being stalked and felt unsafe. You think Twitch cares about their streamers' safety?
Yeah, they don't.
Nope, but Parasocial, I'm surviving. That was pretty much all the horror games I wanted to go over
It
this
was all
time.
tough.
Y'all know what to do. Comment down below the ones you guys think I was wrong or right about. I can't believe I'm
I say you was right about all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you was no bias. You know what I'm saying? You was pretty accurate on all of them. Me personally, I think I could survive all of them. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be more realistic to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? But me, I could survive all of them. That's me.
Saying this, but y'all, we are 120,000 subs away from that mil. Like,
ooh, that shit looks so sexy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Derek, I ain't gonna lie. Like, help me get Derek. Like, help me be in the big leagues with you, bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit 100K by the end of this year. I got 2 more months. You know what I'm saying? I'm at like 1,000 right now, but I feel like we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
it's actually crazy. I don't even know what to say. I ain't gonna celebrate too early because you never know, but thank you guys so much. We still got that charity thing going on at the end of the year, so keep sending in some charities y'all want to see me donate to. That's already 8.8K secured for charity. Y'all are amazing. And moral of the story?
That's tough.
It was a demon!
Facts. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good life.